All right. So, is this working? I think this is working. We're gonna go with it. Okay. So we've got ZeRo here. ZeRo, you've been with Fast Tournaments for how long now?
2 years and a half.
2.5 years.
I think so.
Awesome. Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't seen too much. So it's going to be kind of almost a noobish question for me.
Just go ahead.
So, yeah, you've been really up and coming from the past few months from what I've been able to tell in all 3 games. So what's your whole thought on, well, since we just did Brawl, what's your whole thought on Brawl and the competitive side and everything to that?
Well, New Jersey, New York is the hardest region. So I play all the time there. So like I'm super used to like fighting the best in the world like every weekend. So it's nothing new to me. And then in what's it called? In Brawl, I was considered like I'm considered the best in the world. I have the best record out of all the pros.
Okay.
And then in PM, I'm considered also the best in the world.
Got it.
And then in Melee, I got like I don't know. I was like 1 match away of getting like 9th at Evo. So it's like I also know how to play Melee.
What was your thought when Chibo told you, hey, do you want to go to Utah for a tournament?
Well, it's nothing new really. Like, I don't know. People just tell me like, yo, you can just go to this tournament, expenses paid, let's just go. Sure. It's like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, I go anywhere. Like, I tell people like, I don't know, if you help me with travel, I'll go anywhere.
That's true. You probably get to see a lot of different places, meet a lot of faces.
Yeah, like I got invited to go to Panama like in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for example.
That would be fun. I'm jealous now.
Like earlier the year, I went to Mexico. All the time I went to Colorado. Like it's always like a different place every month. So it's always cool.
Do you get much jet lag from that?
I'm so used to flying like every weekend that it doesn't matter.
You're just used
well,
to
I'm like a tired, sleepy person all the time. So I don't know. I just sleep whatever.
And I think from after qualifiers, you just went back to the room and crashed for a while.
Yeah, I just like to sleep.
Hey, I think that's a lot of us actually. So with Smash 4 coming out, what are kind of your hopes for it?
Become the best.
To become the best?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that straight up?
Just play all day.
Do you find yourself playing the Wii U version or the
both
3DS version?
Just try to master both. Yeah.
There you go. That's actually a good plan. And actually, even just in terms of Nintendo news, they have the new 3DS coming out.
I found it funny. They should have just called it like GameCube DS or something like that. Because it's like literally they're like, here's a GameCube layout for the 3DS guys, and we're gonna call it New Nintendo DS. I'm like, just call it GameCube DS. I don't know.
Yeah. 3DS
but
GC.
the idea where they mentioned, oh, this has a C stick by the way, and it has a C button. I'm like, dude.
It's the same thing.
I'm like, dude.
Awesome deal. Is there any shout outs you want to make to anybody out there?
Shout outs to D1 for watching the stream.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, D1, as always. We love hearing your comments and everything. So, and you're now going to be preparing for Project M next.
Yeah.
Which you're again on the winners bracket.
I'm gonna play 1 match of Link in Project M.
1 match of Link.
Yeah, at least one.
Okay.
At least one.
Because then
except if I suck and I lose any match, and then I won't play Link. But if I'm like 2-0 or something, or a 1-0, then I'll go Link 1 match.
That's true, because all your matches will be best of 5, so yeah, that capability.
All of them?
Yeah, well, you're on the winner's side.
Okay, oh yeah, winner's finals. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so winner's finals, and then even if you lost, you would be in loser's finals, so...
Oh yeah, you're right.
You may have a long time ahead.
Even if I really, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, whatever happens, I'll still play Link. Okay.
Yeah, and you get R2 top, Project M players.
Perfect M.
Perfect Chaos. Perfect Chaos and Sins, which you played some friendlies with Sins the other day.
Yeah.
Well, you played teams.
Unfortunately, what?
Unfortunately, you played teams with him and I never take anything seriously. Sins is looking at me like, what on earth?
But he did get a Warlock punch off on ZeRo.
That is true.
That's something.
I Warlock punched you. Sorry.
I don't know. I already got Falcon Pension tournament. Nothing matters anymore.
You're like, as long as I'm still winning.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really. It doesn't matter.
One hit can happen, and then you're just like, eh. Awesome.
If I lost and I got Falcon Pension, it would have been embarrassing. But since I won, it's like it doesn't matter.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, we definitely thank you for coming on out, and thank you for this time.
Well, thank you.
And we're probably actually going to have Big K or Chris here, also known as Chris, normally, talk with Wolf Customs a little bit about what they do. For those who may have just recently tuned in, we have Wolf Customs as one of the sponsors who makes custom controls. And so they are actually even looking at doing GameCube controllers. One of the raffles we have for shirts that we're selling is a custom controller orange with the Smash Comic-Con, Salt Lake Comic-Con logo thing. So we're going to turn the time over to Chris so that he can do that.
Correct.
Thank you so much, ZeRo.
No problem.